Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. So, we did not get the $70,000 bonus for getting the contract done in time, but we can still complete the contract. Still waiting for... Oh, hello. We've got 4 Corythosaurus eggs. This area is not going to be big enough. We're going to have to increase the size of this nest. No, not nest, this enclosure. Otherwise, we're just not going to have enough space for anything, really. So let's investigate terraforming, shall we? There we go. So we've got the normal raise and lower, the flatten, and we can raise terrain to flats. Ooh, that's new. We're up to the edge over there, so we'll raise that area up a bit like that. So now we can make a meaningful expansion to this area. Bring the fence down here, because what I want to do... That's not square. Is stick another viewing gallery in. Random lighting tower there. Let's remove that. I might get a viewing tower, actually. Let's do some research on a viewing tower. So, attractions. Start that research. Ah, we're so close. Look, to 205,000 a minute. There we go.
I have some rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining Din full-time. And with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not, wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, And I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
We're off somewhere else. Okay. Oh, we're choosing a new contract. Let's try to boost adaptability there. We've got that done. Oh, we've got loads of fossils to sell. There we go. And let's work on extracting. Open the world map. Are we going back to Hawaii? No, Clark County.
You are doing incredible work on this site. With a little more space to build, perfection may well be within reach. But I'm hitting something of a wall in that respect. And that wall is the owner of the adjacent land. They refuse to do business with us without a certain degree of respect from the industry sectors.
Well, it's not the first time I've been denied entry due to my reputation. Or lack thereof. Either way, I guess we keep working at other sites, then come back here when we're good and known. But I'm a big picture kind of guy, so someone else can handle the specifics of that. That's delegation.
All right, so are we staying here? Are we moving? Let's move to Clark County. Ooh, aviary dome. Looks like they've made it taller. Maybe it's just me.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get, well, what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
And we can see
When you
Vegas in
said
the
we were
background.
going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Okay, so pterosaurs are already on site. We know that. Existing infrastructure is damaged. We know that. Limited shelters allowed. Okay, let's get
To
everything
help
fixed.
out, I brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all. Hmm?
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
Of course. Okay, that's not good. So, we've got a few things we need to build. Let's start off with our important stuff, so maintenance. Space is limited, so I want to try and put things somewhere where we can actually do stuff. There are a few places here that we can actually kind of get rid of by the look of it. Like this, it's just random construction. Do we want to keep those or not? Well, let's demolish that one. And that one. And that one. I'll keep that one there for now. I might need to get rid of that. Operations. Gonna need quite a few things. Let's build according to the order it's telling us to build, or else we might again run into some issues. So we'll start with maintenance. It's not going to fit there. I think we might need to maybe take advantage of that space here. There we go. It is a little wonky. I might reposition it in a minute. Okay, so they're connected, but there's no power. Let's get some power down. And now we need to start putting down some maintenance posts. Let's stick one here to cover the north part. Oh, so this will angle snap.
Attention personnel, Please stand by for a vehicle return.
There we go. So one there. Let's get another one.
Off to patrol. It's on the to-do list.
Right.
Personnel.
Got some
immediately
damage
proceed
here.
to your assigned assembly point.
Not going fast enough to power slide. Come on.
I'll fix up this damage.
So
I should
next
say, it's
will be
especially
to
good to see you
capture
again,
these
Kira.
guys.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleo curation.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
I think we got our first new member of staff. Are they attacking the helicopter? They are.
Fuel incoming.
I'm just waiting to see one just drop to the floor when it's unconscious. Ah, man, this thing's in really bad shape. There we go. There's one falling to the floor. Got him. And he's... Oh, that's a heavy landing on the building there. One last one. Can we get it before the helicopter dies? Not with a shot like that, we can't. There we go. Just got him. Woohoo! That was close. So let's transport those guys. And
Heading to collect the asset. Asset requiring collection.
that should deliver them inside. I hope. So we dropped them off on the roof. Oh, that's instantly fixed. I was wondering if we would see our maintenance team come over and try and fix them.
Transportation underway. Asset transportation in progress.
We are going to need a
Transported.
feeder in here. Do we have one researched? Yes, we do. Oh, there's one in here already. Okay, so that's good. There are two in here, actually. We are definitely going to need to do some terrain work, though. Now you can see we are delivering to the hatchery.
Asset delivered.
We need some kind of status check. Hopefully our ranger team can do that as maintenance. Let's just get them to do a status check.
Performing patrol duties. Commencing asset transit.
Don't need both teams assigned. So this should send out a little drone to do its status checks.
Drone task assigned.
Yep, there we go. Here comes the drone.
Asset delivered.
Too few adults. Well, we've got more being delivered. Terrain-wise, though, everything seems okay. They've got feeders. They've got enough water, pasture, barren. Don't need any rocks or anything. We could put some posts in here. That's going to be under scenery, isn't it? Wow, lots and lots
Asset delivered.
of stuff. I don't even know where to look. What do you mean the props?
Asset delivery confirmed.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
I know what I'm looking for. Oh, wow, we can even put railways in. I mean, as props, it wouldn't be, I don't think, functional, but there is so much stuff here.
All
don't know
those
how
old
much of this
structures
is
that were on
base
the site
game.
when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Oh, gee, that's a contract I can't wait to unlock. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. The Avery purchase. Let's plonk one there. And let's get a smaller one there. Scenery. Yeah, we just looked in there. Attractions. We need a viewing gallery. We don't have that unlocked research-wise yet. Let's get our science center put down. Wow, that's a much bigger footprint, isn't it? The Jurassic Park one, that's huge in comparison. That's not sitting flush to the paths either. Ah. All right.
Drone task assigned.
Attention all science personnel.
Okay,
Please report
science
to
center is
Open
built.
Science Center.
Now we can start doing research. We've got to hire scientists first, though. I would imagine. Yep. Well, let's see what we've got. Logistics to start. Cheaper research. Yes, thank you. There's nobody who's really stand out in logistics at the moment. Let's get Gary. It's nice to see some new faces in these headshots. And let's get Andrew as well for faster expeditions. And we're going to need some genetics. Let's get Brenda. And we're going to need some welfare. Let's get Udell. And I think that's it for scientists. Yes, it is. All right, let's start researching. No, that's amenities, hotels, attractions. Here we go. This is what we need. Every viewing gallery. So cheaper research. Let's get Gary, and we'll use her as well. There we go. Let's start building some of the other things we're going to need. Yeah, let's actually delete that. All right. Operations. Paleo Medical. Oh, choose a contract. That's a lot. Heart rating at 2 stars. Not going to happen for a while. Let's go with amenity coverage. That is something that is definitely going to be more achievable. Let's go with a building that has a smaller footprint here. The Jurassic World Paleo Medical. I'm wondering if I can just about squeeze this in here. No is the answer. Not going to get it in there either. Not unless we move, which I'm going to do, our ranger response team. Okay, Ranger response team has been relocated. Now I can get my paleo medical. Sit opposite, and that should be enough room for a staff room. Let's build the staff facility first, actually. That one is slightly smaller. Awkward footprint on this one. Very awkward footprint. Put the viewing gallery in.
Generator will be running soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new aviary viewing gallery.
I've got no team assigned because I moved the facility.
Our amazing avian reptiles.
Out on patrol.
There we go. So back to what I was planning on doing a moment ago. Can I squeeze my medic? That's maintenance. Can I squeeze this in here now? Ooh, no, not really.
Returns assigned.
All right, well, expeditions can go there then.
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return.
In fact, I can even potentially. Yes, I can. Link our path together like that. That's my maintenance post. Let's, well, just leave it there. It seems to fit for now. What's next? Place 5 scenery blueprints. Okay. Let's jazz this place up a little bit. Scenery blueprints. What have we got? A funky dino center. Let's see what this actually looks like inside. That looks pretty cool. Helps cover up all of that stuff there as well. Let's rotate that around a little bit. Okay. Very nice. Scenery, scenery, scenery. Blueprints. What else have we got that we can put down? Big old rock pile. Again, just a nice way to help maybe hide. It's a little bit too big. That's the wrong way round. I wish I could mirror that the other way around. Let's just spin it around this way. Oh, I can lower it down as well to help reduce its footprint that way. That's nice. Okay.
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Of course. Let's move that restroom. Plonk it down just there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Let's get a shelter in here. We need to send out our expedition team. Faster expeditions, there we go. Almost finished researching our new aviary domes. There we go. So let's build a couple of these. 4 different styles now. Obstructed by rustic path. Not for much longer.
Generator getting refueled.
Trying to figure out what angle I want to place this. Ah, I thought I'd have space. Alright, well, if I plonk this one here, it will go there. Let's build just a smaller aviary over here. So we're going to want our viewing gallery, but it needs to be an aviary viewing gallery. There we go. Okay, going to need to do a little bit more editing of stuff. There we go.
Let's put the drone to work.
A nice gradual curve on that.
We have added a new aviary viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our amazing avian reptiles.
Got the hatchery around the back here. I was hoping to get a nice straight path connection, but that will have to do, I think. Just because of the angle that we've built it. Get away with that. There we go. We need power over here. Still need another couple of domes. Let's check in with our fossils. There we go. Wow, expedition complete already? No, wait, that's got to be an old notification. No, it is. I think that is our second one. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Wow, that was quick. That was very quick. That doesn't seem right. Unless we already had some pre-existing fossils. That's the only other thing I can think of. We want to add in another restroom. I think maybe. Restroom coverage is okay at the moment, actually, so we'll leave it like that. Yeah, power's going to be an issue. It doesn't want to let me build it here. Will let me build it there, though. That'll do. So, where's our ranger team? Add task.
Area being patrolled.
There we go. I need to improve coverage of amenities. They're going to sit just here. At least that's the plan.
Generator will be running soon.
Might need to move that path a little bit. Let's see if we can get the amenities in there. It's tight, but they will just go. Let's go with... I can't even see them now. There we go. Let's go with the standard ones. I think they're just about the smallest footprint.
Generator will be running soon.
Why do my paths just keep changing? Ah. Now that one's sitting too far forward. This is frustrating me. Yeah, I want to... I don't want to free rotate. I want to free move. Let's turn off. My move snap is off. Oh, God damn it. Ah, the frustration is real. Okay, from there we can connect on like that. And from here we can connect on like that and like that. get rid of this.
Right. The drones are signed.
Choose contract. Increase street coverage. We'll snap that onto the end there. There we go. No, don't edit building. Move building. Now we can snap that onto there. That little ding ding bell is starting to annoy me. There we go. Finally, we've got our paths in position. We've got our amenities where they need to be. Ding ding. Let's change the product. So we need something that's going to give them a lot of happiness there. Superfood juice could be a good start. And then we need to add in some jukeboxy bits and some booth seating. Almost gets us where we need to be. Almost. But it certainly does improve that one nicely. We'll leave those for now. Let's continue working on our fossils. That one and that one and that one. Begin fossil extraction with our genetic specialist. Now we'll come back over here. Let's change the product to crepes and change the features. Let's go with bean bags and jukebox. Fossilized ammonite. Beanbags and couches. There we go. We need more domes.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh, wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Yes, you did. There we go. So we've built our 4 aviary domes. We've still got work to do to get these ones set up. We do need to release a second set of flying dinosaurs, but we are out of time. So that's where we're going to end it for today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, drop a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, then why not consider subscribing to the channel as well? Be sure to hit that bell for notifications for when new videos drop and when my live streams start as well. So until then, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Jurassic World Evolution 3 very soon.